Okay, listen, don't tell anyone this, but sometimes, just sometimes, I love when I have the house to myself and I get to clean it all by myself the way I want, no distractions. It's kind of like my therapy. Also, don't skip out on regular therapy. Tonight, I want to walk you through a closing shift and what it looks like to shut down the house at the end of the night for me. So come along for some cleaning motivation, but first, I've got 1 kid down for bed and 2 to go.
March, 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 and upstairs, march, march, stop giggling, march, left, left, turn, giggles, stop giggles, and water. All right, we are finishing up. We're doing the bedtime routine for the girls now. I just turned it into a fun game. They are brushing their teeth and getting ready. I'm grabbing their waters. Fun fact about Charlie, he has to go to bed with a cheese stick and an iced water every night, or she won't sleep. Also, I'd like to know if any one of you is a pick up an ice cube kind of person, because I don't think I've ever known someone that doesn't just kick the ice cube under the fridge. I don't think we can trust the people that are actually picking them up. Emmy, help if you need to. Baby's waking up. We need to get new toothpaste. Because Travis Kelce is Taylor Swift's boyfriend, and he is playing in the Super Bowl this weekend.
Their way through the teeming corridors at the end of the lesson.
Okay, I normally wouldn't be doing much in our room in terms of closing, and I wasn't gonna film in here, but we had a pretty lazy morning, so there are a few things I want to pick up. My sock is bothering me, but there are a few things I just wanted to reset for tomorrow morning, so that tomorrow morning starts off a little bit better, and then we'll go down and do what I normally would do at the end of the night closing.
I have a unique job of being a content creator, which usually means really weird hours, and I have to squeeze in my work pretty much in like any chunks that are available. Sometimes I've got time during the day where the girls are gone, and then sometimes I need to edit something for a brand and send it off right at dinner time. So that was one of these nights. Nick took the big girls to the park, and then he did dinner for them when he got back. I had to finish up an edit after I got Britton down for bed because she goes to bed a little bit earlier than the big girls. I finished up an edit and I had to do a voiceover for that, got that sent over. And then by that time, the girls were done with dinner, and Nick has golf club. It's not club. He gets together with our neighbors, a group of guys, on Thursdays usually, and does one of them has a golf simulator in the garage, so they do golf on Thursday night. So that's pretty much where we're picking up this video. I'm doing the closing shift. Like I said, it's a little bit more work than normal, so I'm honestly a little bit glad that I have the house to myself. I can film this video, take my time doing everything like I said, and I'm the one of us that has the higher standards usually, so everything tonight is getting done. If you've got laundry to do, always start off with laundry because that can run while you're doing everything else in the house. I've got a load of my laundry, all of my favorites that I wear every week. I was completely out of, so I'm going to run that here, and then I've got some clothes. The sheets did not fit in this load. I'm going to run those tomorrow because I'm just trying to focus on the clothes tonight. I've got a load of clothes in the dryer that needed to be folded from, I must have run those this morning, honestly don't remember. Tell me you have a toddler without telling me you have a toddler. That's Brady's signature move right there with the apples. She loves apples, and she'll either do 10 bites of it like that, or she'll completely devour it down to the core. My main focus with closing is usually the kitchen. I like our kitchen to be the most functional space and have it always be tidy if possible. Obviously, we have 5 people in this house, so it's not always possible. But at the end of the day, I want the kitchen to be, I want the counters to be cleared off. I want the dishes to be put away and then running a new load for the next morning. Because when the sink is clean and the counters are wiped down, I just feel better about my whole life. And I know that the day is gonna go smoothly the next day when I do this at night. It's like rewarding future self, my future me, because she deserves a clean kitchen in the morning. That's when breakfast starts. Our breakfast starts at like 6:30 here, and I don't have the energy at 6:30 to be working around all of the clutter from the day before. Big question I usually get is, how much time do you spend at the end of the day cleaning up? Like, what do these closing shifts look like? And on this day, I think it was about 90 minutes. I think that's a lot more than I normally do, but it's tricky to say because a lot of times I'm cleaning up as I go. I'm typically the one making the dinner and then like cleaning up for the girls. That I can't really time it because I'm doing that at the time of dinner. A lot of times when the girls are eating dinner, I will also be loading the dishwasher up then. If I am like from the time the girls go to bed, I'm really only spending like maybe 30 minutes picking up other things in the house. And then I probably end up with one day a week where I save it all for the end of the day and I do a big deeper pickup like this. And if you're not using the Cascade Platinum Plus dishwasher pods, you're really missing out. We thought we had an issue with our dishwasher for a long time. Turns out it was just the pods. It made a huge difference in our dishes. And then the next thing I like to do at the end of the day, or actually I do this a lot during the day as well, but anytime that I'm cleaning out the sink, I will rinse it all down with water, and then I will usually scrub it with the Dawn Power Wash, and then I will spray a disinfectant on it at the end of the day. Lysol, whatever you want to use works in there. And if I have any extra scuffs or things that just won't come up, this Scrub Daddy Power Paste is great. I love the light tangerine smell that it leaves behind. Also, Barkeeper's Friend, the liquid version, is one of my favorite things to use in the sink. I have not had any scratches or any marks left on the sink, and I've been taking care of it. We've had it for over a year or so now. This has been a great sink. So if you want your sink to shine sparkly, white, and clean, or if you have stainless steel, the Barkeeper's Friend works really well. That or the Power Paste works on it really well. You can find the link to all my favorite things, including this Scrub Daddy holder here, down in the description in my Amazon storefront. Let's talk glass stovetop. What I'm using to clean it usually just depends on the level of clean I want to go for. If I'm going for my deepest level of clean, I'll start off with the Barkeeper's Friend and let that kind of sit on there for a little while, scrub it off with the Scrub Daddy, and then if there's anything left behind, I will scrape it down with a razor, and then I'll go back over it with a multi-purpose cleaner just to make sure there's no residue left behind. If I left if I left the barkeeper's friend, let's say upstairs in the other room, and I was too lazy to go get it, I will just spray it down with this power wash here, which is what I'm doing. The Dawn power wash works really well. Sometimes it can't get all of the scuffs and stuff that the barkeeper's friend can though, but it still gets the grease really well. It's really good at getting grease and grime off of things. Remember, helpful tip when you're cleaning, always work top to bottom. Now that the countertops are wiped off, I'm going to clean up the floors in here using my Dreamy Tech wet dry floor vacuum, which is, you know, my best friend. Obviously you can do it however you want, but when I'm cleaning, I like to work room by room because it keeps me focused. So I will do a room like from dirty to completely clean, meaning I'm doing all of the taking the trash things out, decluttering, putting things back where they go, and then cleaning off the floors. And then I'll move to another section and I'll do all that and I'll do the floors instead of cleaning up the whole house and then vacuuming the whole house and then mopping the whole house. It just keeps me focused if I can work room by room or section by section.
Sometimes I get questions about what I'm dumping out. This is from the wet dry vacuum. This is everything is sucked up from the floor. So this is our foot juice that we're gonna pour out and see what we got today. It's always disturbing when it's really dark. And while we were in the bathroom, we've got one potty training. She's not even 2 yet, but she is very into the potty training. So we're gonna give a wipe down to her little potty that she's got here. This is the same potty that the big girls used for potty training. I mostly grabbed my other cleaning glove for the upstairs when I was filming, and I'm right-handed, so this is kind of tricky to do with my left hand.
Got a little distracted in here and decided to give everything a wipe down since I already had the wipes out and since I had the time. This isn't, like, doing the bathroom isn't on my daily closing list. Mostly just the kitchen and the common areas are things that I'm picking up on the daily. And then the bathroom will get a clean probably more like once a week, or if it needs it. All right, here I'm talking, but you can't hear anything that I'm saying because the vacuum is drying itself, the dishwasher was running, and the dryer was running. So I'm just gonna tell you here what I'm saying. I ran out to grab a couple tops for Valentine's Day because Nick and I are taking a little trip, just the two of us, and I wanted a couple things to wear that were more Valentine-y. And I was walking by a store and realized that there was a huge sale going on. So I ended up getting all of these tops on clearance. I was super excited. Some of them were like $5 or $10. I'm not a fashion YouTuber, clearly, as you can see me in my sweats here, but these are the tops that I found. I was really excited to show you guys, I guess.
I'm gonna take those upstairs, clear off the table, living room, and then the playroom upstairs, and then we're done.
Dining table is another one of those spaces I want cleared off at the end of the day. I just was not on it with the girls about picking up the stuff here. Britton had gotten a lot of markers out. When I was not looking, she put one on her mouth and she just looked like the Joker. She had full orange smile across her face. And yes, they're washable markers, but man, that tinted her skin. So she had another day of kind of looking orange, like a little bit of an Oompa Loompa. We don't tend to eat a lot of meals at the dining table, just not the stage that we're in right now because of the girls have a little bit of different schedules. I do want to get better about eating more dinners here at the table together. Right now we're kind of in this stage where the girls will eat dinner. We'll like make them dinner at 5:30 and they'll eat that up on the counter, and we'll hang out all in the kitchen and just talk and chat and do the dishwasher and all that at the same time. And then Nick and I will put them down for bed, and then we'll go eat and make our own thing. Or if we're getting something out, we'll do our own thing while we watch Suits because we like to eat and watch it. But I do like to make it a point that we are all still hanging out when the girls are eating. We're all there together and we're talking highs and lows for the day. So we're still getting that family quality time. Shutting down these two rooms now. They are officially done for the night.
These sheets in and then I'll run that in the morning, that way it's not just sitting overnight. This is mostly towels and paper and like cleaning cloths. I'm not gonna fold that right now because I don't want to, and then this will dry and I can fold that in the morning. All these shoes, wow, they actually got clean. That is crazy. I had never washed several of these shoes before, but I was ready to take the sacrifice because they smelled so bad. So all the girls' boots got really clean. That's exciting. This is our little mud area. This usually needs to be functional for the morning time, and we kind of came in and just dropped it this afternoon when we got back, and I didn't really care, so I'm gonna pick it up now. But first I got a message about scheduling a meeting. I gotta respond to that.
Like I said, super weird schedule. Luckily, I've got a manager who's also a mom, so we're kind of both popping on at night, and it works out because we can get a hold of each other. We're doing things in the evening, and that's a lot of times when I'm going back through comments and stuff on Instagram, replying to things. But it can be tricky to find a good balance in schedules.
What are we doing with all of these random projects that your kids bring home? Are you keeping these? Like, be honest. Are you keeping these?
Downstairs playroom, pretty much fine. Britton is really good about picking up things. She's also a dumper, but now she loves to sing the cleanup song, put her stuff away. Sometimes though, when she's in a little bit of a sassier mood, she'll just lay there and she'll go, no, I can't. And you have to really walk her through it. I feel like if you're a mom or a parent, you know, sometimes it's just easier to pick the stuff up yourself, but they do need to learn. So you got to sit there and go, okay, we're going to do this together now. And it'll take you like 30 minutes to clean up a room that is 2-minute pickup. I don't know what the girls were doing in here, but we need to reset it a little bit. They have this habit of always moving the coffee table around. Usually it's over there to dance, but this one I'm not quite sure. Gilmore was taking a nap while I was cleaning in the other room, so I came in here, which woke him up, and now he's just following me around, and you'll see why he's not usually in the cleaning videos. A lot of the times, because I'm filming during the day and he is a daddy's boy, he's just down by Nick in the basement because he doesn't really care to be upstairs. If he's upstairs, it's because he's barking at the mailman or some other dogs walking by. And then a lot of the times when I'm cleaning, he loves to just walk in front of you and stop moving and then just stand there until you make him move. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm trying to vacuum here. I don't know what the purpose of it. Watch him right here. I'm just gonna stand here, Mom. Are you trying to go this way? No, I'm just gonna stand right here. Anyway, He also is not a huge vacuum fan. He likes to bite at the vacuum, and I don't know if it's because it's scary or, you know, we're all under attack from the vacuum. So typically I won't vacuum with him around, but that's Gilmore.
Snacking on when I was editing. M&M's Crunchy Cookie. I wouldn't like recommend you go and get this, but when I was a kid, my favorite snack in this vending machine by my dad's office was M&M's crispy M&M's, and they brought it back for like a brief stint in 2015, but I swear they did not taste as good. But crispy M&M's back in preschool, kindergarten, like when I was young. So those were the best, and these are very similar to that, but just slightly different. Do you remember crispy M&M's? If not, what are you snacking on right now that I should be? Turn off the den light. The downstairs is done, and I'm just gonna do the loft upstairs and then call it a night. And we're gonna hopefully watch one episode of Suits. Do you think Daddy's gonna be home?
If you have Google or Alexa, do you talk to it like a friend or a normal person? I usually forget, and I'm always thanking her because she does so much for us, and she's very polite back. I just feel like it never hurts to be polite, even to a robot. You never know. I'm just kidding. But that is one of the things that I love about our house is we have it all hooked up to Google. So you can control most of the things in our house by asking Google to turn it on or off. All of our lights, you can dim the lights in the kitchen. We've got all of our TVs on Google Music, what have you. It feels like a little bit futuristic here, but it is so much handier than going at the end of the night and having to shut all the lights off downstairs and then sprint up the stairs because it's terrifying. So I can walk upstairs and get in bed, and then I can tell Google to turn everything off. Okay, Playroom is almost all cleaned up. Everything in here has a place, which means it is typically a very quick cleanup. We've got a cabinet for books, a cabinet for dress up, a cabinet for the Bluey toys, and then occasionally Britton will ask to get a few things out of the closet. We've got this Barbie section over here. So I love cleaning this room up because it's so easy. Also, I love Britton's reaction when she comes in and she goes, "Oh, it's all clean. It's all clean, Mommy." She loves commenting on rooms now, but she also likes watching my videos back with me. If I'm making a reel, I'll show her the edit and she'll go, "Oh, Mommy cleaning." And she loves cleaning up herself. Honestly, we have like a little mop and stuff, spray bottle that she got for Christmas, and she'll go along and she'll go, "Clean up, I'm cleaning up." She's so cute. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching along. This is about the end of the night, and spoiler alert, Nick did not get home in time to watch Suits. But I did get lucky and I didn't have to make any lunches tonight.
That is it. The house is all clean and reset for tomorrow, which will start very early, about 6:30. And, well, we'll be downstairs about 6:30. Tomorrow's a home day. I'm gonna grab a snack now. So I hope you had some good clean motivation. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy cleaning.